So the other essential to play in the Kartal, apart from making clear sounds, is learning to keep time and maintaining a constant rhythm. This can be simple as learning to count. So if with me now you count with me, but you clap on the 1, the 3 and the 4. So let's try that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you have the standard Kartal rhythm that you're probably familiar with from kirtans you've been in. So let's take this Kartal rhythm to understand some elements of a rhythm. Each number, 1, 2, 3 and 4, represents a beat or a matra. We will explain matra a little more in later videos, but for the purpose of basic kirtan mantras, we should know that each number is a beat. So in this rhythmic cycle, there are 4 beats with sounds produced on the 1, 3 and 4th beat. Each beat is the same length of time, so the silence of beat 2 is equal in time to the strike of beat 1. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap, silence, clap, clap. Clap, silence, clap, clap. After 4 beats, one cycle is complete and the cycle starts again. KKSongs.org has some nice audio examples to help you understand these concepts, and also some practice exercises using the kartals to develop a sense of rhythm. It's also important to note that each beat can be divided, so although the cycle consists of 4 beats, they're the 4 main beats, there may be more than one clap. For example, I could do 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So later on we'll explore this more when we're playing rhythms that use this concept, but for now it's just important to understand that each beat is equal to each other, even if they are further divided. Also, the first beat is usually accented, so if we are clapping, we will clap a little louder to show it's the start of the cycle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One important thing to note as we practice rhythm in the following exercises is that for now, speed is not important. Keeping the rhythm is important. So it's better to play slow, but with a steady rhythm, that is with the beats being even in time, than it is to play fast, but with a sloppy rhythm. Speed will come with practice, so better not to go too fast if you're not comfortable keeping a steady rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, as opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd also say that for these exercises and other exercises, a metronome can be very useful to get you started in learning to keep time. It will help you understand if you're not so rhythmically inclined, then a metronome will show you exactly where the beats need to be. So you can get one of those. You can get an app these days to learn to use it. Maybe I'll give a link to a good metronome that I use sometimes. But it's important not to become dependent on the metronome. It's even better to develop your internal sense of rhythm, which will come with time, especially as you practice along with recorded kirtans and so on. So maybe you can spend a few minutes with the metronome just to get you started, but then try to do without the metronome. Then you can go back to the metronome to see if you're in time, but practice a lot without it. Don't become dependent on the metronome. There are a lot of arguments against only using a metronome in your practice. So, for more on keeping time, you can check out the links in the description, but some of this will come naturally as we put the theory into practice in the following lessons. So just follow along, follow the sounds I'm making, and these aspects of rhythm will come naturally.